Drew Broderick laugh out loud. These clowns don't have a clue, but morons keep electing these fucks. I want fascism to end so bad, then I want every lawmaker, judge, prosecutor, probation officer, police officer that has ever violated anyone's constitutional rights by making or enforcing any fascist unconstitutional law to be sent to trial for their crimes and sent to prison. The Constitution and the Bill of Rights is the foundation of all laws. These are the fucks that love to say, well, if you don't want to go to jail then don't break the effing law, but they are the ones breaking the foundation of all law. I want to say to them as they are crying when this does go down, I want to say, if you don't like it then you shouldn't have broke the law. It's only a crime if someone or someone's property is harmed. Disobeying the law does not make it a crime but rather an offense. Thing is, for example, like when I was arrested for 2 doobies, I was not harming anyone or anyone's property, but the police detained me, tow my vehicle costing me $185, $150 to bond out. They took the money out of my wallet and kept $35 for a booking fee, gave me back a debit card instead of my cold hard cash. The card had $16 in fees to get my own money back. They charged me $4 to sign a paper to release my car keys and allow my friend to get my van out of impound. I spent 3 days in jail before getting bonded out, so I missed work and lost money. Then I had several court appearances where I had to miss work and lose money. Had to pay $75 to get a public pretender, then got 45 days in jail missing a lot more work and losing lots more money, then had to pay lots of money to make phone calls, had to pay another $35 booking fee after being sentenced, had to pay around $400 in court fees, was late 1 month on payments and had to pay extra $10, spent $400 on commissary, hot my ass searched a few times in shakedowns, hot shitty food, had to shower in front of 100 people, was freezing cold in jail, went 11 days with no soap, deodorant or hygiene products, spent $70 on whites to be able to wear clean clothes in jail, and they didn't bring me those for 11 days, so my first 11 days I felt like a dog and stunk to high heaven, hot treated like shot by guards, heard guards tell inmates they were sleeping with their wives and spending time with their kids while they are locked up. The list of harms to me goes on and on and on, so the system is the one causing harm to people and their property, clearly making them the real true criminal in this whole thing, and people tell me my logic is insane for seeing it that way, and that if I don't like what happened to me then I should not have broke the law. People I brainwashed into thinking it's okay for the system to racketeer, extort and human traffic people for profit. People just don't understand right from wrong anymore. We live in a lost and dying world of sheep being led to slaughter, yet we do have the power to change it, yet just accept it. Drew Broderick, 8:27 a.m. Drew Broderick, I got a plea deal for paraphernalia instead of weed. If I would have pleaded to weed I also would have lost my bail for 2 years, cause that is Florida law now. Bryant Sheets, 8:28 a.m. Bryant Sheets, can I do this story? Drew Broderick, 8:28 a.m. Drew Broderick, yes, and you can use my name. Bryant Sheets, 8:29 a.m. Bryant Sheets, group of A's, frikin' men, you start doing videos and I'll post it, the tyranny must end. Drew Broderick, 8:35 a.m. Drew Broderick, people are getting 10 to 20 plus forms of punishments, posting them 5K to over 20K for one simple non-violent, victimless, crimeless offenses. I like to call them jaywalking, cause all it is walking outside the lines but not as real crime. Many lose their jobs, their vehicles, their homes and more as a direct effect of these senseless punishments. Luckily I'm homeless already and my vehicle is paid for and my job kept me. Many others aren't as lucky and lose it all. Bryant Sheets, 8:37 a.m. Bryant Sheets, amen. Preach it. Drew Broderick, 8:39 a.m. Drew Broderick, if I would have took probation I would have got 1 year. That's a year of monthly probation fees, drug test fees, counseling fees and a fine, and if I failed to be able to pay any of these fees I would have got 180 days in jail. If I would not have took the plea deal and went to trial and lost I would have got a year in jail and lost bail for 2 years. Brian Cheats 8:40 a.m. Brian Cheats OMG. It's about tyranny and money. You are a slave. Drew Broderick 8:42 a.m. Drew Broderick. Yep, it's racketeering, extortion and human trafficking for profit at the expense of our fellow citizens and tourists.